Hi everyone, thank you for connecting with me today. If you'd like to skip ahead, there are timestamps in the description box below, along with additional information such as planetary transits and how to book a personal reading. If you are in the Denver area, hit me up the first week of February and I would love to give you a one-on-one reading. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so not everything will resonate with everyone. Take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. This is a loving community where we help each other grow, so I really appreciate the helpful, loving comments, and I love it when you guys support each other. And a big, big, big special thank you to my subbies. I am really feeling the love, and I have just appreciated it so much. So grateful for the likes, the comments, the shares, the subscribes. I love the personal readings you guys have been asking for, and I love when you guys just email me to connect with me. I'm really feeling the love, and I love you guys so much, and it really means a lot to me. I get so much from these readings, and I just love the group therapy, especially whenever Spirit, swoops in and gives us something unexpected. Make sure to give me a thumbs up if this video resonated with you, and without further ado, let's get on to your readings. Hello Pisces, welcome to February. Some of you guys have your birthday at the end of this month, right? So happy birthday to the February Pisces. Let's get into it. We have Grace and Antoinette in your spiritual messages. And this talks about forgiveness. It says to help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. And a lot of people have been getting these messages of forgiveness, so I guess February is the forgiving month, which is good. We all could stand to forgive ourselves and forgive each other and ask for forgiveness. That's always good. But it's about seeing the other person's point of view. We also have the Lovers here, and they're so sweet. In this deck is two little fairy elf thingies. I guess fairies, and because it's the tarot of the fairies, right? But they're sitting on a flower, and they're in love. Sometimes lovers can speak of choice, but, not always the case. I also want to say, this is like a small little message, but as I was shuffling, I got that song. It's kind of an obscure song, but I felt like Pisces needed to hear, the message. But it's an M83 song that, it's Do It, Try It. I can't really sing it to do it full justice, but it's very Phantom of the Opera, Xanadu, if you're into that kind of music. So the song is Do It, Try It, and so maybe you, we'll see if it comes through in the other messages, but maybe, to see the other person's point of view, you need to step out of your comfort zone and try different things, because we don't all think and feel alike. So maybe seeing new perspectives, opening, other doorways that you haven't opened yet might be good for you this month, Pisces. But let's move along. So we have the High Priestess. Usually High Priestess means Pisces for me, and she is a very intuitive woman, can sense, it's like the feminine mystique. So, with feminine energy, she's, very feminine energy. She can, tell you that, she can look at someone and say, oh, he misses his mama because he's eating beans, these weird connections that women make, and you can't, explain it. It's just woman's intuition. That's what the High Priestess is. That's what, a lot of Pisces are in that, a lot of Pisces are like that, these psychic, intuitive, just inner knowing about others and about, what's to come into their lives. The High Priestess is also someone who typically studies tarot, the occult, astrology, and all of that. In this particular deck, we see a crescent moon. We see waves in the background too. You might also be dealing with Cancer, because in this deck we have a yin-yang sign here. And then we also have Alpha and Omega, if that means anything to you. If you have been involved in Greek life or have studied Greek, then let me know. That would be interesting. But we also have it paired with the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is a card about feeling trapped. So perhaps there's something that you intuit, and it's leaving you to feel trapped. But my suggestion would be to do it. Try it. Do it. Try it. Spirit, 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 please surround us with the warm, white, loving light of God and give us God-given guidance for the highest good of all, for Pisces and all those who love Pisces. Could you clarify the High Priestess and the Eight of Swords for us, please? The High Priestess and the Eight of Swords. One more shuffle. The Three of Pentacles reversed, the Moon reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so secrets could be coming out. The High Priestess is a very secretive card. The Moon is about secrets as well. And so these are two very watery, very mystical, mysterious cards. In the Moon, we have the Moon absorbs the light from the sun, but the Moon does not shine as bright as the sun. So it only shines the glow that it has absorbed from the sun. And so because of that glow, there's more darkness in the nighttime, and we see shadows that play tricks on us. In this deck, we have a little lizard popping its head out. And so it's like, in the nighttime, with the glow of the moon, we might see a shadow that looks like a scary dragon, boogeyman monster, but it's just this tiny little lizard. So whenever it's reversed, then it's a card about realizing that, oh, it's just a lizard, right? It's not the scary dragon. It's just a harmless little lizard. You might also, secrets might be veiled as far as a pregnancy, whether you are pregnant and you were telling someone. I see telling because we see the shell here, and I'm thinking of when you hold a shell up to your ear and you say, you can hear the ocean. You can hear the ocean behind here. So you may be finding out that you got someone pregnant if you are a male Pisces, but let's move along. And it might be something that you had like this internal knowing about, and you're just finding out about it, right? So it's just been verified. Your intuition has just been verified through proof. If this is a pregnancy, you might feel trapped about the pregnancy. I'm really sorry about that, but it just might not have been part of your plans. Because I see the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles in this deck, it's a lot like the Eight of Pentacles in traditional decks. It shows a man who has worked on all of these doors, and it's a card about craftsmanship, right? So he's crafted all of these doors, and they're all individual doors, and he's worked very hard at this. And usually the Three of Pentacles in other decks is, sorry, my dog. Nanook, Nanook, please, Nanook, hey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nanook, hey. Thank you. She has to let me know someone's there. Oh my gosh. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Okay, thank you, y'all. Sorry for that. So, the Three of Pentacles in traditional decks is usually like a teamwork card. It usually shows three people working on like a stained glass in a church. So, it's a card about relying on others to make a final product, right? But in this deck, it's a very solitary energy. So, I see it as like working on yourself, right? Sort of like working on the team within you, I guess. But it's hard work in any case. So whenever it's reversed, I might say that you have overworked. I might say that you haven't worked hard enough at yourself. And that could apply to some of you. But I feel like this message, it's like, if you have recently found out about a pregnancy, or if a secret has been revealed, pregnancy or not, if a secret has been revealed and you feel trapped by it, I feel like anything that you've worked for yourself, like you're going to have to change your plans. And this might be why you need to see someone else's point of view, right? It's like now you have to consider someone else's plans instead of just your own, instead of the things that you've been working for. And I say that because we have the Ten of Pentacles at the end here. And the Ten of Pentacles is a card about, I call it my retirement card. So it's like saving up, $10 of each paycheck. And then at the end of your life, you can afford to buy that RV with your partner and travel across the country, right? It's this long haul planning. It can also speak of shared values. So like what you expect out of a partner. Like honesty is important to me. And we both believe, oh, my dog. We both believe that you know, we're both on the same side as far as the, like, vaccine debate or, you know, anything like that. And so you might have found something out that is not in alignment with your long-range plans or your long-range values, or the day-to-day things that you and your partner, or that you envision you and your partner to do to create this overall life for yourself. In this particular deck, I mean, this is a card about family, about like your legacy, your heritage, the things that you leave behind, because you have created this life that in an incremental way has led to, you know, you being able to have a treehouse for your grandkids, right? Big house in the background, beautiful yard, and, you know, perhaps now that this secret has been revealed, now that this truth has been revealed, and you have to take someone else's view into account, then it's like you have to recalculate your long-range plans, and that might leave you feeling a little trapped. But let's see. Let's move on to money, health, and career. But before we do, please listen to a message from our sponsors. Okay, in your money, health, and career, we have the Seven of Cups. So you might be dealing with a lot of options. You might be putting your resumes out to a lot of different places. You may be daydreaming about, you know, jobs you can have. But let's see what this, oh, yeah, I can see that. So we have here stuck in the mud. We have a crescent day moon. Day moons are good luck. And we see an elephant with a bird on his back. And he's stuck in the mud. He's a big old fat elephant stuck in the mud. So let's see what this has to say. So you might feel at a place of stagnation and dreaming for better things. Let's see what Stuck in the Mud has to say. It's like a better card than what you would think. It's kind of sweet. Okay, Stuck in the Mud says, you're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. Stuck in the Mud says, becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. A lot like placing your attention into daydreams, right? Struggling will only get you to even muddier waters. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. So, I can definitely see that. We have the Princess of Swords right here, and the Princess of Swords, the, like, pages, the knaves, I see them as, like, inner child, you know? And so, whenever they're upright, this is my Girls Just Want to Have Fun card, because she's our inner child, and fire is like the things we do for fun, the things that we like are active about, or active in, right? So the things that you did for fun as a kid, I feel like there's a suppression. We had a few other signs who have been getting this message too. So the forgiveness is a common thread, and then this, you know, not letting your inner child play. Or needing your inner child to play is pretty important. So while you're stuck in the mud, you may be feeling like, oh, I never had fun. You might also be dealing with some like ADD issues, because the fire is an active suit. They can be like impulsive and a little scattered and what's the word I'm looking for? Hyper, I guess. The Four of Pentacles is traditionally, or the Four of Bells in this deck, is traditionally a card about holding on to something whenever it's reversed. Maybe you're letting go of not being able to have fun, or maybe you are letting go of your ideas of how to have fun, like trying to have fun in new ways. But let's talk it out. Let's get clarifiers and talk this out. Spirit, could you clarify the Princess of Wands and the Four of Pentacles for Pisces and all those who love Pisces for me, please? For Pisces and all those who love Pisces, could you clarify the Princess of Wands and the Four of Pentacles? For Pisces and all those who love Pisces, could you clarify the Princess of Wands and the Four of Pentacles? Please surround us with the warm, light, loving light of God and give us God-given guidance for Pisces and all those who love Pisces. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One more shuffle. Okay, so we have, drum roll please, the Seven of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands. Interesting, 7, 7. Is it going to be another 7? And the King of Swords. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. But let's talk this out. You could also be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. The Seven of Wands in this deck, it's a little different. It's traditionally kind of like a sneaky card. But I see it as more like a strategy card, like having to plot your moves. And for those of us who are creative, I know a lot of Pisces who are creative, the way we sort of like defrag our thoughts is through art, right? So I see this as like strategy too. It's like you're working through your problems through your art. And it might be that you are, oh, here's a 7 too. 7, 7, 7. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Swords, cups, and wands. Okay, okay. You know, maybe what you want to do for fun is some sort of artsy thing. And you'll notice that this is like an abstract way of looking at the world. Might have said this in another Pisces reading, but I have this goofy friend who, like, he's such a good storyteller. And I used to think all of his stories were lies. I mean, they were just like crazy. Like, he and his brothers and sisters found a monkey in their bathroom once, and I was like, really? But then like I would get around his brothers and sisters, and they were like, no, that really happened. But he just had like kind of this abstract way of looking at the world. He's so funny. And so I think Pisces are actually, that's pretty common among all Pisces, sort of this like fantastical, imaginative way of looking at the world. So I think this is your, like, girls just want to have fun, like, the key to your fun. The Seven of Wands is a card about standing up for yourself, standing your ground, standing up for what you believe in. So I feel like you're kind of, like, fighting for this. It's interesting. We have the Four of Pentacles. It's usually a card about hanging on too tight whenever it's upright, but because it's reversed, it's, like, letting go. So it's interesting that we have this, like, fight for what you want, this like very strong determination, and you're stuck in the mud too, right? But let me continue. I kind of got sideswept. So the Seven of Wands is a card about standing up for yourself in this deck. It's someone who is going into a cave. So, sorry. So you might need to like hole yourself away, make art, or make, you know, whatever, creative thing, whatever helps you defrag your thoughts. And while you're in this stuck place, I feel like there needs to be some sort of hobby to, you know, get out this sort of fun. Then we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords, this could be your boss, or this could be you, your energy. The King of Swords is someone who is very by the book, and he's very, like, he doesn't have any favoritism. He just looks at two cases. Sometimes he could be the judge. Sometimes he could be, like, the military guy. Sometimes he can be the, like a police officer or something like that. So he doesn't like see, or he's not supposed to see, he's not supposed to favor any person, right? He's just supposed to go by the law, go by the book, and do the right thing. In this particular deck, we see a woman in a wheelchair with a medical bag right here. So for those of you who this is a health issue, you may be stuck in the middle, like waiting on a diagnosis and like waiting for the doctor to find something within you, right? He's going into this cave, he has to find something in you. And while you're doing that, I think the message is to have fun, because like waiting on a diagnosis, there's only so much you can do, right? I mean, you can't, it's like waiting for, watching a pot to boil, right? But it's kind of, this guy is kind of a cold guy, kind of stern, icy figure. Anywho, let me know what that means to you, Pisces. Let's get on to your love and personal life. So in love and personal life, we have Turn On Your Heart Light. Isn't that a Neil Diamond song? But she's really pretty. She's green and she has red hair with feathers in it. And it says, allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. And we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Pentacles is a card about working hard, basically being an apprentice, learning your craft. It's a card about chiseling away at... You've chiseled away at 8 different coins so much and so often that you can do it in your sleep. Whenever it's reversed, it can mean that you're not working hard enough or that you've overworked yourself. So let's see what the other cards have to say to sort of clarify this message. We also have the Ten of Cups, which is always good in a love reading. So congratulations, Pisces. I love that. We have it paired with the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles is a card about juggling. So sometimes whenever it's in a love reading, it's like juggling 2 lovers, right? And we see like there's a mushroom in between this couple, this fairy couple. They're so cute. They're kissing on top of the mushroom, but something's in between them. So whenever it's reversed, it's like nothing's in between anyone. No one's juggling anyone. And you have the Ten of Cups, which is like happily ever after, found my lover. We're, you know, gonna live blissfully until the end of time. It's a little different in this deck. It's a solitary energy. So I don't know. Let's see what the other cards have to say. Spirit, could you clarify the Ten of Cups and the Two of Pentacles for Pisces and all those who love Pisces? For Pisces and all those who love Pisces, could you clarify the Ten of Cups and the Two of Pentacles for Pisces and all those who love Pisces? You know, we had the Lovers to start, and we had this needing to see something from the other person's perspective. But then we have a lot of good cards. I mean, the Lovers is a good card. Ten of Cups is a good card. Let's see, let's see. One more shuffle for Pisces and all those who love Pisces. Please surround us with the warm, white, loving light of God. Give us God-given guidance for love and personal life. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 8 of Wands, good. 6 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so the Eight of Wands is a card about fast communication. It can talk about like cute text messages back and forth in a love reading. But then we have the Six of Wands here and the Ace of Wands here, and they're both reversed. The Six of Wands is a card about victory, about achieving what you want. The Ace of Wands is a card about like a new attraction, like a, ooh, I want to do you, you know? But whenever it's reversed, it's like not being attracted to someone, not having this success. Turn on your heart light with the Eight of Pentacles. I'm gonna get you some clarifiers because I can't make sense of this. Spirit, could you further clarify why is the Six of Wands reversed and the Ace of Wands reversed for Pisces and all those who love Pisces? Sorry. For Pisces and all those who love Pisces, could you give us clarification on the Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands? One more. Why aren't we victorious? Why are we unsuccessful? Why is there no spark? Is there no spark because you haven't turned your heart light on? You haven't put in the work to turn on your heart light? Why is the Six of Wands reversed? Why is the Ace of Wands reversed? One more shuffle. The Magician reversed and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Interesting, because you had the Ten of Pentacles in the other one. Okay, so the Magician reversed is sometimes a card about not having self-confidence. So, the Magician is someone who, he has all the skills, all the tools, all the, like, God-given talents and gifts. He has the wherewithal. He has, you know, he has everything he needs to create the life he wants. Whenever it's reversed, it's like you feel like something's lacking from you. And so maybe something like this self-confidence is leading to unrequited love in some way, whether it's on your part or someone else's part. And I feel like whatever this unrequited love is, because we had the Ten of Pentacles right here and the Ten of Pentacles at the start, and with this whole message, it's kind of like values aren't aligning up. So with this turn on your heart light and the Eight of Pentacles reversed, it's like, I feel like some of you have to get on a vibration to allow the right stuff into your life. Like, if you're single and you're fantasizing about a lover, I would suggest not fantasizing about, you know, if he's 6 foot tall and brings you roses every day. I would fantasize about, like, whatever is important to you, whatever you hold of value, whatever you want for the long haul. And that's going to attract people who are more in alignment with yourself. But also, turning on your heart light and affirming your values, I think it's going to help you see these things that didn't work out, these relationships that didn't work out, see them from a perspective of not feeling like a victim, not feeling like you're not good enough, but rather just feeling like, well, that person just isn't my cup of tea, you know, like someone else is my cup of tea. And I feel like there needs to be work put into attracting that kind of person into your life, because you do have the tools available to you. You have the Ten of Cups right here. You have the Two of Pentacles right here. Those are beautiful cards. You have the Lovers right here, for goodness sake. So it's like try not to be so like dreamy about love and more practical about love. Like, I want someone who, you know, can balance a checkbook. I want someone who can, you know, pay their mortgage on time. And I know that's like a boring way to look at relationships, and I know that's like a unromantic way to look at relationships, but seriously, anyone can have romance. And when you're looking for a partner, you want someone in it for the long haul. But Pisces, don't like think it's you. You do have all the tools you need. You do have all the, like, you are lovable, right? You do have all the magic within you. You can turn on your heart light. You can do it. I feel like maybe there is an expectation on Pisces, whether you're coupled or single, to have it come to you instead of, like, have the right partner fall into your lap, instead of co-creating to, you know, have the right partner for you in your life. If that makes any sense to you guys. And again, we had this, like, Three of Pentacles reversed, so it's like the things you envisioned for yourself, it's like you weren't factoring in someone else, or the thing you were factoring in was more like, I don't want to say a trophy or an eye candy. It was just something like it was like treating them like a character actor when they are your, like, they are also the lead, right? So you are the lead in your life, and then your partner is also the lead. So sharing the stage with them, I guess. Okay. Hopefully that made sense to some of y'all Pisces. Let me know. But let's see. I've been, because it's Valentine's Day, I have these candy hearts I've been treating like runes. And we're going to read the face-up ones, and the ones that are face down, we're not meant to know. Had some good luck with them. Spirit, spirit, spirit for Pisces and all those who love Pisces. Blah! So we don't have very many that are upright, and you can't even freaking see. I want to say this says be happy. So maybe be happy with what you got. What does that say? This definitely says be happy. And it's yellow. I don't know. And then we have, I just ate that one. Then we have, oh, these are so hard to read because they're so cheap. Oh. Dream big. Ooh. Dream big. So yeah, I think like maybe you've been dreaming a little smaller, right? A little, like this Hollywood romance, this like bells and fireworks and romance. I feel like that's only like a surface level thing, and you haven't been dreaming big enough for the long haul. I like it. I like it. Thank you, Pisces. Let me know if that resonated. I hope it did. I love you very, very much, and I will see you next month for your birthday month. But some of you have birthday months in February, so happy birthday to the February Pisces. But in March, I'll say happy birthday to Pisces again. I love you. Bye.